dirt out the other day. Tight corners. Transmission full pressure. That's a lap. All right, guys, we got her all broken in for the most part. The motor anyway, we've got an hour on her. We're going to do the first service. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I thought after I hit that about 50-minute mark. Started to really get on her. And no complaints, motor strong. Compared to the motocross version, I had the 24 model and I was not impressed with it. It felt so slow. I tried every map there was. This bike felt totally different, and it's a lot quieter too because it has a baffle and the exhaust, which is another plus. It wasn't so obnoxious because the other bike, it was more annoying. I'm like, I can't even ride this thing. This is much better. This is perfect for what type of riding I do, more in the woods and hair scrambles. So I like it so far. I've only got an hour on it. Still needs to loosen up, suspension, all that good stuff. The power, like with this 6-speed, it pulls forever. Second gear, third gear, I mean, some of them straights, like it just keeps going. It didn't wind out to where you have to shift. So only complaint that I have is the front brake. I had this happen on my YZ 450 FX and it felt very spongy. I put the zip tie to the zip tie trick, leave it overnight, see if there was any air bubbles. I'm going to try bleeding it manually myself and see if we can get this, because the front brake seems weak and I'm very picky with my front brake. And if that doesn't do the trick, I will put a Galfer brake line for sure. That should take care of it. And I'm going to ride it a little bit more. Maybe the brake pads need to settle in, because usually when I get a new bike, I go up and down the field and, you know, get on the brakes quite a few times just to get the pad set, but they just don't have the power. But that's a minor issue. Other than that, everything was good. Just rode it. Really no complaints. KYB suspension was feeling good. I felt a little awkward at first because I was wearing a new set of boots and they were stiff, and a new bike, so everything was a little weird for me for the first half an hour. And I had to get used to a cable clutch again because I've been running hydraulic clutches, and that took a little bit of time to get used to. But other than that, solid bike. I like it for sure. And we're going to get some more riding footage. We're going to go up into the woods this week. I might have a buddy come over, might get a couple people, who knows. Definitely want to get this thing in the woods, tight little stuff, and give her the real shakedown. I usually go to my turn track for break-in, and just when the weather's good and it rains, it's perfect out there. So that's it. I'll see you guys on the next video. If you have any questions, drop a comment.